WRMN Morning Show. It is 7:06. I hope your coffee is hot and you are getting ready to go where you need to be. Or if you don't need to be anywhere, just be on the couch with a blankie enjoying. We are going to postpone the 7 o'clock shout-outs to 7:30 because we have in studio somewhere. He's here, but he's important. He's on a call.
I run into him in the hallway.
Did you actually run?
Okay, almost. It was like I step out of the bathroom. There he is. Boom. He's like, hey, gives me a big hug, and he goes, I'll be right there 5 minutes. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And
he's important.
He is. And he's already on calls. The man is constantly doing things, dealing with people. And the man, the myth, the legend, we know him as, you know him as James Vasselli. We call him Jimmy around here. He's like family. He's also the sponsor of the WRMN Morning Show. And I think, if I was catching snatches of the conversation that he was having, I think it was about the class action lawsuit that's been going on.
You're dang near a lawyer. Why aren't you back there like...
I mean...
are you going to be able to advise us, or would that be a breach of...
I can't because, okay...
Because you're involved in it.
Okay, here's the thing that people don't do. I don't know if I should make this public knowledge.
You probably should.
Jimmy can't represent us.
Because he's involved.
He's involved.
Because we make fun of him.
Of whoever, but of Roadrunner.
No, because we also... But Jimmy said because you were going to start practicing his voice.
His voice. But I can't because he doesn't talk...
Todd is in on it because of his nutcracker beard.
He's mad about that.
And what was the other thing we said the other... Oh, he was probed by aliens.
Well, that was him. That's what he said. I'm just repeating the facts as they were told to me.
Maybe he's just embarrassed because he liked it.
Here's the thing.
Who knows?
I have access to all the different files. I mean, I'm pretty much, as a paralegal, I'm going through and I'm sorting stuff.
Basically a lawyer.
So, like, when Roadrunner's audio files mysteriously disappear, I don't know. I didn't do anything with that. It just happens. I mean...
Elliot, what are you talking about? I don't like when you make fun of my... But then you don't say enough in my voice, so I don't know. Do I want you to do it or don't you? You want me to bring you lunch? And does Susie C need pudding cups? Because I think... Yeah, I'm out of pudding cups.
Are you out of pudding cups?
I'm out of pudding cups. I'm not happy
did
about
you hear
it.
that? She's out of pudding cups.
I got to go to the store and get pudding cups.
I'm okay with everything except you don't do enough trivia on that. And I hate the White Sox. Go Cubs. Go Cubs.
Actually, yes, he does.
Say it 3 times. Jimmy Vasselli, Jimmy Vasselli, Jimmy Vasselli. Look like Beetlejuice. He shows up. Hey, we saw the pink Barbie Jeep pull up.
Did you see the pink Barbie Jeep?
We did. And you know what? It was hard, though, because you had the top up.
Hi, buddy.
So, hi.
There we go.
Hi.
Are you on? You're in? You're good?
He's on. I'd shift over just a little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit
Come
more.
on.
I'm leaning to the left.
There we go.
Finally, somebody else.
Oh, my goodness. How are you?
I'm doing great.
How's the wife and the son?
Wife and the son are doing great. Hi, Mo. Hi, baby Jake.
Baby
I call him Baby Jake.
No, he's a big boy, Dad.
He's very excited about listening to WRMN's Chicago Bears defeat the Green Bay Cheeseheads. Coming over. Still
Okay, yeah, but the wife. So for those of you that know it, they are a house divided. Jimmy's beautiful wife is a Packers fan, and Jimmy is a Bears fan. And I've told the story how you told your son. You go ahead and tell it because I was laughing so hard when we.
Well, my son, Can I update that story too?
Yes, please.
When he's going to be very embarrassed.
No, he's not. He's a good guy.
In 18 years,
we don't care about 18 years.
When they lost, when the Bears, and I don't know how this happened, but probably cheating by the Packers. When they lost, he cried. He got really mad at my wife.
A lot of us cried.
Got super upset. He blasphemed and said that Caleb Williams was not a better quarterback than Jordan Love, but he has since recanted that. That was just
okay.
A momentary
But
lapse.
I need you to explain the story about how you told him he has to love things from Chicago.
I did. I told him
and
that.
And then he told his mom.
He told his mom he put all of his Packer gear, because the in-laws, who are wonderful people except for their Packer allegiance, he put it all in a pile. He said, I'm not going to touch this anymore. I'm done with this. and he has not touched it since. And
But he also, because of you telling him about, we love things from Chicago,
Yes.
and we can't love things from Wisconsin, when he told his mom, I can't love you anymore.
yes, he told us. Yes, I'm sorry.
Because she's from Wisconsin.
I like how I'm focusing on the Packers rather than my
I know, then
relationship with
your
my
relationship with your wife and son, yes.
That's what you should do.
wife. Right.
Should. That's-
But yeah, so your son told his mom.
I can't love you anymore, mommy, because you're from Wisconsin and I'm from Chicago, and so is daddy. That went over very well in the house, as you can imagine. So
Luckily, you have a really understanding wife.
Mo's the best.
She is, right?
She's
I love it.
lovely. She's more beautiful on the inside than on the outside.
She's
and
gorgeous.
yeah, she's.
And your mom, Sue? Is she listening? Good morning.
Good morning, Mom. Hi, V. Hi, baby Jack.
Your wife is equally gorgeous on the inside.
Thank you.
Yes.
She's
We're good
beyond
wingmen.
gorgeous.
Yeah, we're good wingmen.
She's a gorgeous beyond in multitude levels.
Yeah. So what's on your mind? What brought you in today beside all this merriment, mirth, mayhem, and
All right. Can I just address the elephant in the room real quick? Just
There's an elephant?
before we get into.
I don't see
Okay.
Good radio.
Todd, Roadrunner, all these folks who they're talking about this class action lawsuit.
Yes, yeah.
Can we settle? Is there a way to settle this?
you can't discuss it,
I
can you?
really can't talk about it. My clients have a case. It's an
Do they?
important case.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Really?
They do.
Hold on, let me work on. Hold on.
I mean,
I'm
he
working
is.
on my Vasselli. My clients have a case.
Your Honor, I'd like to
Have a
call a
case.
sidebar.
Clinton had the best one.
I have
Hold on, I
fiduciary.
need my glasses
You have
here.
fiduciary
I have
responsibilities.
fiduciary. I'm just pulling out all the legal
Hold on
terms.
here.
I know whether they
Let me
work
make
or
sure.
not.
Hold on, wait, go like that. No, how are we doing it?
Yeah.
Let me work on my Jamie Vasselli. Here we go. Hold on. My clients have a case, and I have a fiduciary responsibility to that. No, that's not it.
No, you're starting to get into Bill Clinton there.
Let's not get into
I
Bill
did
Clinton.
not.
Bill Clinton got into enough. We're good. That's enough.
Yeah, let's not go there. All right. But anyway, beyond that, I know what we've been doing as of late here on WRMN is, you've been on the Apolitical Talk Show. I know you were on last week with Holly Kim.
I don't think the only show you haven't been on is Big Top Sport.
I love Big Top Sport.
Well, now it's on at 4 to 6.
And if I'm invited, I'll be more than happy to
I'm sure
show
you'll
up.
be invited.
Then you can
Absolutely.
talk about the house divided between the Packers and the Bears and then you can ask our own Derek Geyer how many expletives he can put into the Green Bay Packers
Without
name.
actually saying expletives because he does it on the air.
You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. He smurfs. He says smurf and
But with all the stuff that's been going on with Vasselli Law, I know you guys have been publishing some really interesting articles on the blog. I know the most recent one had to do with, the one I saw was about the transparency in government and the work that you guys are doing with municipalities. I'm just curious as to what brought about the decision to start putting a focus on that sort of thing.
things that Mike Reed has done in the past. No. I'm totally kidding, Mike Reed.
We love
Totally
you, Mike
kidding.
Reed. I'm probably listening.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's a great point. Thanks for bringing that up. We live in a world that is right now untrusting of government. And I'll go a little bit funny. I was looking for a T-shirt that said, "Let's make government boring again."
Oh, I can get you one made. What size?
I prefer not to say on the radio.
Okay.
But I will write it down for you.
Thank you.
The world lives in we right now, it seems as though most people I talk to don't trust government. They don't trust what's going on in government. They don't believe that their tax dollars are being used appropriately. They live in a sense of fear that there's a big brother type entity, and I'm talking left or right, that is just not working in their best interest. So we made it a stressor to ensure that transparency was paramount when we give legal advice, that people know what we're talking about, which we're trying strongly to use like plain English, like little things, and ensure that our constituents, the taxpayers, the voters, really know what's going on. And I am blessed with the greatest mayors in the history of mankind, from Paula McCumbee in South Barrington, Mary Kay, love you, Mike Reed. I mean, you've got the best. Mayor Billy, Mayor Scott. And they have all said that they want to make sure.
Don't forget Guy.
Oh, well, he does not. I do not represent him.
Oh.
A great guy.
He is a great guy.
Terrible choice in lawyers. Sorry.
Terrible
No,
choice.
they're great. They're great. I know all of them. But all of my clients have made it a specific point to make sure that people know what's going on. So not only are we going to practice law that way, but we're going to promote law that way, meaning it's going to be on the blog. I'm going to come in here and try to explain law for somebody who doesn't have to sit in front of a courtroom every day, and just make sure that we can get back that trust in government that I had growing up. When I grew up, it was the president said it, so it's got to be right. And whether you believe in what the president's doing or not, that's not the point here.
Mm-hmm.
The point is that we trust government, and let's make government boring again. Let's go into those things and not have it be the front nine of everything that we do.
I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff on the national level that people talk about, but on a local level, and you're dealing with municipalities. These are people, again, Mayor Mike Reed, who I've met. I've sat with him. Good guy. I mean, I can get to know the local folk here. You're telling me that this sort of mistrust is filtering all the way down to the local level?
I don't want it to. And I think that's what we're trying to do. That, to me, and I think it's great, and Mike Reed is a great example. You will see Mike Reed buying groceries, and he will talk to you about village issues if you bring it up to him. He cares about the community. He is the past president of the Metro West Council of Governments. He is really involved.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
Remember the Adam Scott character from Parks and Recreation? Like world's youngest mayor?
Yeah.
When I met Mike Reed, I'm going, oh my God, you're Adam Scott.
He is.
Well, it's funny that you say that. And just to bring up a quick point with Mike Reed, is many years ago, there was some housing that was approved, which some is Section 8. There's also this new development of homes coming, and people were up in arms. We're having Section 8. We're having all these houses built. And Mike Reed, how could you let that happen? Well, that stuff was approved back around I don't get my date right, but 2013, 2015.
Sure.
So, Mike's like, you want to talk about it, but that was in the books long before I came in. So when you say that mistrust, people immediately thought, oh, Mike Reed approved it last week. Now we have all this coming in because they don't do their research. So when I say it trickles, when you said that, I was like, yes, it does, because people didn't trust him because they thought he brought that in, but that was on the books. And I tell people that all the time. They come in the bar and they're like, did you hear? And I'm like, yes, but did you do your research? Yeah. Because that was on the books 10, 12, 14 years ago. So it does come down.
Derail your thought.
No, Mike is a tremendous example of that. Mike is what we need out of governmental officials right now. He is transparent for his community. He is community first. He's willing to make the tough decisions. Mike Reed is, when you look, if my son was going to go into politics, I would have him look at people like Billy McKinney, like Mike Reed, like Paula McCombie, like Scott Gardner. I would have him look at these people, like Mary Kay. These people put their communities first. And even the people, when they disagree with these guys, they'll say they know at their core they are doing community first. And I think it's so important. And honestly, it sounds cheesy, but it's a blessing to work with them. I know so many lawyers who just despise their clients. And I got the best in the world. And
I know all of them.
Yeah.
And I can back that. They are great people, absolutely great people, and people that you want in your community.
Yeah.
Because they are. Listen, Mike Reed stopped in last night with his buddies. He had one quick beer. He goes, I can only stay for one. I got to go. But, everybody's like, hey, Mike, and asking him some questions about things. I'm like, oh, you guys, he's just here to have a beer, leave him be. But he's like, I got this. And, he had his quick one, and he was out the door. I think it was for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
No one ever wants to talk to me when I go and sit down and have a beer.
I would talk to you.
I would talk to you.
I know you guys.
I would talk to you.
And not only do you have the best clients, but I think you have some of the best paralegals that work here.
Ever.
So I do. I think the staff is fantastic. The staff is fantastic. Elliott, you have been a tremendous asset to what we're trying to do.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
You've been a tremendous
Asset.
Yeah. I will say this, and this is again speaking. I mean this as a compliment, especially. When I'm working with any of your folks, like it's one of your folks calls me, says, "Hey, Elliott, we have this project. We can use your help." Like Stephanie, your marketing, your marketing person, who is brilliant. I feel it's like the whole when you walk into a room and you can't tell who the dumbest person in the room is, that is you. I'm like, I can never tell who the dumbest person in the room is. So I go, oh, it's I guess I'm the dummy. Because everyone is so smart, so capable, really brilliant. When I see the work that all your other, even the other, paralegals.
Sure.
Brilliant folks. So I say that, folks, just so you have confidence that not only are these smart people, they're capable people, they're good people. I keep saying, I think I have a new slogan for you. You guys are good people first, great lawyers second.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I like that a lot because that is true.
I really appreciate that. I was looking at coming in today from the Barbie Jeep. I was not driving, but because we don't.
That's Mike, right?
That's Mike.
If he's listening. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning,
and you
Mike.
drive that Barbie Jeep like it's your own, man. I appreciate that.
But there are two things that came up today when I was looking at. It's National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, which I'd love to touch on at some point. And it's Act Like God Day, which is a weird thing, but it caused a trigger on me. And the concept is just to be nice and do a nice deed for anybody.
What was that again?
It says National Act Like God Day.
God?
God,
Ooh.
G-O-D. Yeah.
Who said that?
I don't know. It was on one of those, what's the daily holiday? And it's Dave Matthews' birthday, by the way.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Dave
Crush.
Right.
Hey.
Well, maybe he could dump some poop on people in the room.
Right. That is not very nice. That's not godly.
No, that was not godly at all.
But I think, I hate the title, but I like the concept. Like, do something kind. And I guess if I may, and I don't want to get preachy at 7:23 in the morning.
Do it.
I'm asking, let's just do something nice for one another, whether it's a text message to somebody you love. Love is a verb. Do something nice for someone. Tell them that their hair looks nice. Tell them that they sounded great on the radio today when they were a little bit nervous because they were talking to their two friends on there. Tell them that, you hope the Bears win and you'll tolerate their Packer fandom. Like, tell them,
Yes.
just do something nice. We
See
need
how
more
kind?
nice in the world. We need more nice in the world. And so
I agree 1,000, 100 million, bajillion%. And we say that at the end of our show every day now. Be kind.
right. Be kind. It's
Kindness
so
is
simple.
free. It's free. It's free.
Yeah.
Well, my acting
don't
like
be.
God is I shall smite thee. I shall smite thee.
You ain't smiting no one right
Testament.
now.
And what was the other bit?
I want to say it's National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day. So, you have so many great police chiefs, Doug Pan, former police chief John Dawsey, who is now the city manager in Pekin, Illinois, Eric Barton. I mean, all these guys, Jeff Gutschall.
Chief Lally here.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
She's incredible.
Incredible. Mike Garrison in South Barrington, but all these guys are great. And women, I don't want to be limiting, and all the officers. I have family who are in the police force, and they take a lot of grief for a very small, bad minority, which is awful, right? Every day, these people go out there, they put their lives on the line, and they go out there and make sure that we can do the things that we need to do. The Barbie Jeep is safe because of them, okay? And so I just want to give, I guess, again, very cheesy, shout out to the National Law Enforcement Days. The
Not
people
cheesy at all.
It's so important, and it so gets dismissed. And we live in a very chaotic time, and it's nice to have people who I know will defend me if I need it. So that's it. I want to say one last thing. I'm sorry. Get off the.
Okay, first of all, stop apologizing, and nothing is cheesy. We love having you here, and you are absolutely spouting everything that we believe. So.
Except for the class action lawsuit.
Yeah, well, we'll fight that in court.
To file.
Look Todd sent us a card for the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. So I will be giving them a call to represent us later this afternoon.
I hope that works out for you guys.
Yeah.
But I think we got a pretty good case. We hear a lot about the mayors. We hear a lot about the mayors, but I want another organization that you don't hear a lot about on others is the Metro West Council of Governments with Leslie Melendi, Susan Russell, and Jennifer Dowling. Mike Reed's the past president, Mary Kay, Guy, these are all members, and it's a great organization that tries to get things done in Springfield. We are in a big state, and sometimes, quite honestly, we get forgotten out here in the western suburbs. And to have organizations like that, COG, the Council of Governments, come out and advocate for all the region, is important. And, Leslie and her team are great. They do a great job. And just remember, there are silent people behind these mayors and behind these other people and the police chiefs that go and they push for what we're trying to accomplish here.
And again, if you want to reach the good folks of Vasselli Law and schedule a consultation, you can always visit their website, jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or do like I did. Call 630-931-8225. Don't. Okay, here's the thing. When you make a call, please be serious. Don't do like I did, where I pretended to be in distress, and when that call gets translated into a text message that goes to Mr. Vasselli's phone, and he wonders, "Oh my goodness, what jail is Elliott in right now? Where do we need to find him?" And all the humor and the acting is lost. So
Yeah, it went right out the window.
went right out the window. So
Yeah.
I want to give thank you first, Jimmy, for being so compassionate, and also the Mary Kay saying, "Oh no, that was a joke. It wasn't real."
Yeah, yes, because Mary Kay said she did text you right away going, "Hold up, it's a joke. He's only kidding."
She did. She's great.
Yeah.
And you're great too, because
you.
again, when I heard that you said, "Oh, I got to figure out what's going on here," you jumped into action, and that's who you are getting on your side when you talk to the folks of Vasselli Law.
Wow, thank you.
Absolutely. Did you like the Stranger Things promo?
Yes, I have not. Elliott's going to throw something at me. I have never seen Stranger.
No, he hasn't either.
Well, I watched
You
the
have
first
season one.
season. That was it.
Did you?
I haven't watched it since.
Okay.
And I did that.
Great promo.
Thank you. I wasn't sure how it was going to come out.
It was perfect.
Great. It was fantastic.
Good. So, is there another one? Do you have any requests on a promo that you would like?
No.
I've done Avengers. I've done Back to the Future. I've done
Star Wars.
No, I haven't done Star Wars.
You should do Star Wars. You did the Bulls.
Yeah, but the only one that really works is the Imperial March.
Imperial March.
And you guys
Yeah.
aren't. You guys aren't.
No, I prefer not.
No.
No, but my son's favorite character is Darth Vader, though.
Wait, I have an idea. I think
Yeah.
I have an idea for one
Okay.
for you guys. All right, a Star Wars one that is not the Imperial March.
Okay.
We'll
That
do
sounds
that.
great, yeah.
We'll do that. Well, Jimmy, I know you gotta be at a place.
I do. I got
His driver just left.
I'm going to
the
stick around
Barbie
for
Jeep.
one more.
You wanna hang out?
The Barbie Jeep pulled away. Maybe he
Barbie
went to
Jeep
get
up.
breakfast.
Go to Ken. Yeah.
You want to hang out for a morning show?
Do you mind? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'd love to, if
Yeah,
that's
you
okay.
can help do the shout out.
Do you mind? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. When we come back, it's Jimmy Vasselli and the morning shout-outs.
And the no nickname John bad joke of the day. You want to do it?
No, I'm not doing it. You
Okay,
have to do
I'll do it. I'm excited
yeah.
for this one.
All right, we'll be back after this, folks. This is the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C, me, the L Train, and founding partner Jimmy Vasselli of Vasselli Law. We will be right back.
We all got to put our glasses on our forehead and wave our pens.
And we're back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C.
Good morning.
It's me, the L Train, Elliott Serrano. We are joined in studio by a good friend of the WRMN Morning Show and actually show sponsor for the moment,
Until the lawsuit goes through.
James Vasselli, who has been in studio. I want to make this like a regular thing. I would like.
I'd love
come in
to.
on a regular
Yeah.
Are you
basis.
sure?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
absolutely.
yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
if
great.
it's not you, one of Erin is always bringing in her son to do the have her come in.
Graham Boder.
Yeah,
Graham
Graham.
Boder is going to be a great sports broadcaster.
Yeah.
He's
legit
going to
really
do the
good.
rest of the season alone with David Tees because John left crying. You got to tune in tomorrow morning
Really?
because
Okay,
they've got
yeah.
some shenanigans planned.
They're probably going to do something to me. Again, another suit. I see another lawsuit.
I hear Amalia is great too.
Amalia's great, yeah.
But we'd love to have more members of Team
Okay.
Vasselli in.
We'll bring him in.
All right.
All right, we're going to quick run through the morning shout outs and do the joke before Jimmy has to leave. So first one in this morning is Miss Linda Carter. We're starting out today with lots of prayers. I will give you the counted update later on. So she says, good morning to me. Have a blessed day. Keep the faith. Nando says, Uncle Elliott, play the song, Hey, Hey, Wake Up, Little Susie, and then you should run down the hallway for a boom boom.
I did that. Boy, I needed it.
And then Cartman Dan's, his answer to the question is fishing. Many people wouldn't sit on a bucket waiting for a bite, but it's all the nature around you that he enjoys. And hopefully you'll get a little bit of fishing in San Diego, but I know you said the license is stupid crazy. Renee, who we haven't heard from in a while, Renee's out there. Love him. He says, good morning, beautiful people. And the answer to your question, I like to do woodworking projects. I have all the tools, but sometimes I just like to hand sand a beautiful piece of maple or oak. To me, this is therapeutic. And watching them grandbabies has got to be therapeutic or very stressful. Todd sent in the picture this morning, which is beautiful. And he said that was from December 21st or June 21st. Not sure. Todd, are you hitting the jack already this morning? And Katrina Sue says, good morning from Elgin. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. I told you, Katrina, that your dad has the Vegemite for you. Steve Thorin says, Mayor Dave Captain, am I saying that right, is great. He's very engaged and respected by all. He won his last election over Corey Dixon by a landslide. David Tees, Jimmy V, I have a legal question. Do I have a case if a pushy, bossy blonde won't mention names, forces me to put something in my mouth and destroy my taste buds? David Tees did not enjoy the Vegemite yesterday, but none of us did. We come over quickly to the YouTube, and I made it in first, but that's only because Hector is not on this morning. John Guiney says good morning and gives us the no nickname John. Bad joke of the day with prayers. Todd says good morning. Keith K, our ninja, slides in. Good Friday shifters. Windy garbage cans are all down. Fire trustee Eddie Sonder. It's Friday. First shifters. Let's enjoy this day. Have a fire safe weekend and go Bears. Miss Linda Carter comes in and says to all of you, have a good morning and a blessed day. Keep the faith. Let's hit to Northwest West and Wesley Jr. just popped up. Good morning, gentlemen.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's a one.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's a two. And remember, don't say this to the lunch lady, but say it to the bully who says, give me your lunch money.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
That's a three.
Don't forget, go learn something good today so you are better tomorrow. We're so happy. You guys have such a great weekend, and thank you for swinging by. We always love when they come by. I know we're rushing this morning because we want to get Jimmy in and out before he has to go to his big breakfast. Miss Linda Carter then says to you, L Train. Yeah, I love breakfast.
The McDonald's big breakfast.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Todd says, when you talked about sitting quietly, just observing at the martini room, he said, wow, that's a surprise. You sat there quiet and didn't talk to anybody. Isn't that status quo for Elliott? Pretty much. He's pretty introverted for a while.
Unless I need to be an extra.
That's right. Then Miss Becky Butcher says, good morning, first shifters. Be careful this morning. In this inclement weather, there's plenty of sunshine from Becky Blue Eyes, and she sends lots and lots. Soto family is MIA. I'm pretty sure Jeremiah probably had a rough night after getting multiple teeth pulled. Commander Dennis, good morning, first shifters. Fish fry at the Legion. Come join us at the bar. Cue of the day is golf. Folks that don't play golf find it boring, especially from the TV perception.
I agree.
I agree 1,000% to sit. It's like watching paint dry.
How is it that golf on television makes so much money?
I don't get it.
How many people actually want to watch golf?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But the people who watch all the time, but go on.
And they have a lot of money.
Tim, DJ Buddy James says, good morning, Susie and L Train and all the first shifters. It's Friday. Hope you have an amazing weekend. And good morning to Carmela and Frankie. I think they're on their way to school. It's about that time. Where's Brendan? Fire trustee Eddie Saunders. He'll be here any minute. Nope, no brawl. Todd. Popcorn and milk cannons all the way.
What's a milk cannon?
Todd, you want to explain? And Tim says, I've always been very motherly, and when I handle issues, he's never seen me get mad, which is true. I tend not to. Being angry in a bar of drunk people does not help. You have to kind of keep your head.
De-escalate.
Yes.
Yep.
Commander Dennis says, definitely no talking about politics or religion.
In a bar.
And they do not allow the F-bomb or any of that conversation. You will get banned. So if you go to the Legion, do not drop F-bombs and do not talk politics or religion.
But Todd swears on our chat box right there.
What did he say?
Go Pack
Oh, he
Go.
did say go Pack Go.
Can't do that.
And Downtown Jose says, happy Friday, everyone. Let's go Bears. Steve Thorin says, FYI, he watches golf every weekend. And I believe David Tees, he is a golfer.
Yeah, David Tees is
He says you have we read your question to Jimmy on the text line, and he's going to get a hold of you about the harassment suit you're trying to put against me. But you came in willingly and I did not put it in your mouth. You put it in your mouth on your own volition.
I will say,
Volition.
I tried warning him too.
You did. That's on you. That's on you. Don't defame my character. So there we go.
People were jumping on your defense yesterday.
They were because
on a Derek Geyer show too.
Oh, they were. Yeah,
because I was trying to blame you. I was trying to blame you for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no, you guys all put it in your mouth on your own. Nobody was forcing you. All right, so we're gonna head over to the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day. We are in the Giggle Hut inside the Comedy Dojo.
Jimmy, have you ever had one of these cleansing exercises? We've got the universe. We're gonna breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth, center yourself, reach out into the universe, find the comedy in the universe.
Do you want to tickle the comedic orbs, or do you want me to?
No, you have to do. I would not. No.
Okay. I am drawing out the orbs of comedy.
All right, this man is respected in the community. The last thing we need to do is get him tickling the orbs of comedy.
Jimmy, what were you tickling? What are orbs of comedy? Yeah.
All right.
So before the pink Barbie Jeep rolls up, John Guiney says, "Good morning, first shifters. It's International Choreographers Day. How many choreographers does it take to change a light bulb?" And 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, man.
I like it. We're all laughing. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
John Guiney, that's a good one. I should have been the and 5, 6, 7, 8.
That would have been. There we go. I'm rating that joke as a 10 as far as bad. And I will give the, only because I thought the rehearsal was better, I'm going to give that one a 9.5.
All right. I went in today with 23 10s.
So tell us how the worse the joke, the higher the score, the better the delivery, the higher the score as well. Let us know on the text line and in the YouTube box while those scores are coming in. What's up for you next, Jimmy?
I'd like to rate the joke, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
Joke, quality of joke 9.
Got it.
Delivery 10 plus. I mean,
Thank you, Jimmy Vasselli.
Can I tell a funny story about court?
Yes, please.
So my son, being 6.5 years old, he is a big fan of 6, 7. And
no, you're saying it wrong.
6, 7.
6, 7.
And we won our case, so it all turned out okay. But the judge is like, I don't know, what do you think, 6, 7? And literally, I found myself going like this with my hands.
You're not.
My hands going up and down.
Do the
making
6, 7 hands. You know what? You're not the only one. I have seen so many people sitting talking, and then somebody will go, "Oh yeah, it's like 6 or 7," and they stop and look at each other and just even silently go, "How did we get sucked into this nonsense?"
Tiger blood.
The judge probably did that to see what kind of reaction was coming out. You know,
he's like, that joker will do it. I know that.
Well, and you know what? I would think as a judge, because I'm one of the worst. I had a ticket and I went to court. I was probably like in my 20s, and this poor judge, I felt so bad. You could see his frustration. There was a woman who got in trouble for driving wrong way down a one-way street, and he said, "How do you plead?" And she said, "Not guilty." And now it's getting close to lunchtime, and he said, "But were you driving the wrong way down a one-way street?" She said, "Yes, I was." "But you want to plead not guilty?" "Yes, and I'd like a trial after lunch." I was never so thankful that my case had already been called, because you just saw his face go, okay. So, and all the stupid excuses people come up with, and all the stupid things that people, and your hats and your pants and your, there's such a lack of respect that if I was a judge, I'd be, "You're just going to jail because I don't like the way you're wearing your hat. I mean, you're going for 30 days. I can't stand it."
When I was a DUI prosecutor, I had people come in there, pled not guilty on DUIs, wearing, remember the Bacardi black T-shirts with the white lettering and like the skeleton dancing, like the old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, you guys showed up to court in Bacardi shirts, pleading not guilty to a DUI.
To a DUI, yeah.
Again, I don't
it's
really
like wearing a Miller Lite T-shirt.
Right, will work for beer. Probably not my first choice, but hey, they did not hire the attorneys at Vasselli Law to defend them.
Oh Oh my God, so funny.
Yeah, I think I see the pink
The Barbie Jeep
up
is
front.
back.
I have to get in the Barbie Jeep. Thank you all very much. You guys are great.
Oh, Jimmy, we love you. You
And
know,
thank you for
anytime,
shifters. Yeah.
anytime you want to come on and give the wife and the son a big hug for us. Give the son a high five. Though he did hug me last time
He
I
did
saw
hug
him.
you last
So
time.
sweet. No, I was like, buddy, you want a hug? And he's like, yes. And he gave me a big hug. I was like, oh, he's so sweet. He is one of the politest. Him and MR3.
Oh,
And when
MR3.
they're together, they're like little crazy cyclones.
And they kind of look like they're brothers.
They do,
almost.
but
really
they're so
look alike.
respectful. They're
Yeah.
little crazy cyclones, but
Yeah.
they're well behaved.
Yes, very much so.
Love that.
All right.
Bye, guys. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Jimmy. We'll have this entire conversation on our YouTube page as well as on our Facebook page. We'll be back after this break. Stick around. We're not going away yet.
Nope.